Yo, Alan here. Welcome to another video. I'm going to walk you through a full day of eating, show you everything that I've been doing in order to get ready for a vacation. We are headed to Mexico in just a few days, so sit back, relax, enjoy, and let's get into it. Recently, my go-to breakfast every single morning has been this Oikos Pro yogurt bowl, 20 grams of protein. If I'm feeling extra spicy, and then I will add maybe another half a thing of yogurt, but just kind of depends. But the thing I like about this is that it's light, and I don't feel super sluggish or gross. And when I have it, it's just a really good start to my day. All right, so right now my calories are right at 2,500 calories. And then from there, also, I'm only tracking protein. I'm just letting carbs and fats fall where they fall. 185 grams of protein, which honestly is a little low. Typically I get around 200, but 185 grams is what I've been getting recently. Here with the fruit, it's honestly just a handful. I'm only tracking calories and protein. And so for something like blueberries and strawberries, the calories are honestly pretty low. So when I enter that into MyFitnessPal, or something I've been using recently is Cal AI, you just take a picture of everything. It tracks it for you. But here recently, this is my go-to breakfast. So let's eat it. So for breakfast, we've got coffee. One thing I've been loving here recently is Chobani Zero Sugar Creamer. It is absolutely incredible. Honestly, you don't need too much in there. I don't necessarily love black coffee. I don't hate it. But if I'm being honest, my preference is to have a little bit of cream in there. Forgot a spoon. Cheers, you beautiful people. Should let that cool off a little bit, but something like this is absolutely perfect for me. To be honest, I'm not really the biggest breakfast person. Like, yes, I do like the occasional waffle, the occasional pancake, something like that. But biscuits and things that just seem to like sink down and hit really heavy, I don't like to start my morning feeling like a bloated cat who needs to get a hairball out of their system. And so something like this really is perfect for me because I feel like I can eat it, go, and I don't feel so gross. Plus, too, I know with Mexico coming up next week, it's an all-inclusive place, and I'm going to be an absolute fiend. So to make sure that my system is as ready to go for that experience as it can possibly be, I want to do, because when it comes to food, drinks, whatever, it's going in my body and it's going in my system. I'm going to finish this up now. I probably need to get a haircut at some point today, too. I don't necessarily hate, like, the length of my hair right now, but in Mexico, I just feel like it's going to be, like, with the humidity and the heat. So I probably should get some of that taken off and taken care of. So I'm going to finish this up, probably catch up with you at a snack or something like that. I don't know really what the day will entail, but I'm glad you're here with me for the experience. All right, I decided to go ahead and come this way, give my haircut, so I'm going to change shirts. Post-haircut vibes is going to be a David bar, 28 grams of protein for 150 calories. That is absolutely insane. So I'm going to go get my haircut, and then I'll see you then. Boom, post-haircut is here. I think it looks pretty good, but let me know down below what you think. Let me know how much you love it. Let me know how much you hate it. Tell me whatever you want to. I can handle the criticism. But we've got our protein bar, so we're gonna eat this and head home now. All right, we are all showered up and we have lunch here. I got a turkey and cheese sandwich, pretty basic, run-of-the-mill, but some things to make it high in protein. The bread itself, high protein, low calorie. The cheese, high protein, obviously the turkey, and then also secret ingredient, low fat Greek yogurt. So high protein. It ends up becoming like a little mayonnaise replacement. And then obviously I've just got some mustard on there, which is 0 calorie. And then we've also got 19 grams of protein from these chips right here. Quest Protein Buffalo Ranch flavor. I cannot wait to try these. So dieting stuff really doesn't have to be as hard as some people make it. Yes, circumstances affect everything, but depending upon your circumstances, it's just swapping out some things here or there along the way to make better choices. Higher protein, lower calorie, typically is the best way to go. But you can still have something as easy to fix as like a turkey and cheese sandwich with some chips in order to reach your goals. So here at lunch, I'm already over 50% of my protein goal for the day because we had 20 grams of protein in breakfast, 28 in the protein bar, 20 more here, 15 here. So we're already halfway to the goal. And so you can see getting high protein meals in can sometimes be difficult, but if you plan ahead, then you're gonna be okay. I'm not sure what I'm gonna have for a snack quite yet, but I know I'm gonna eat the rest of this, and then really from there, we'll pick up with you after my workout, which will be some type of post-workout snack. So see you then. All right, it is post-workout time. It's time for high protein and some carbs. So here I have some high protein oatmeal by Better Oats. I love these things. They're low in sugar, but taste absolutely incredible. 10 grams of protein per one, so 2 of these is 20 grams of protein. So I'm gonna make these up now, probably add some BBs, AKA blueberries, and then we will eat that up. So give me about 10 seconds. All right, so here we've got our blueberry oatmeal, and I ended up at, there's a fly around here. Hey. This thing's trying to eat my food. Anyways, added half a scoop of protein. So now we're probably right around 30 grams of protein. So this is absolutely perfect post-workout. As you can tell, we've got the delicious BBs, the blueberries with the oatmeal, which I believe is brown sugar, but I don't actually know. I just know it smells good and it tastes good. I love this stuff. So even though this is brown sugar flavored oatmeal, there's actually not a ton of sugar in this. It's low in sugar, high in protein, good carbs, so it's gonna keep me full up until dinner. And so people ask me all the time, Alan, you are so handsome, you are so consistent, you're so good at YouTube, you're probably the best YouTuber I've ever watched in my entire life. How in the world do you do it? Well, guys, consistency is key. It is everything that we do in life. Not a sponsor, but these Better Oats absolutely are incredible. I would recommend these to anybody. Kodiak oats are really good too. They come in like a big tub. I just like these because they're already individualized and you can pick them up, put them in your lunch bag, whatever, and have them for the day. Oatmeal is done. Catch up with you at dinner. All right, what do you guys think I'm having for dinner? Chicken, broccoli, and rice? Some sort of bland salad? Nope. Pizza. Look at how amazing that thing looks. Fun fact, when you eat right, you prioritize protein and you're in somewhat of calorie deficit. Going into dinner, it really opens you up for dinner. So that's what I'm having for dinner. There's 35 grams of protein in this. It's also gonna put me near my calorie goal, and then I'll probably have a little bit left over for some protein ice cream or something like that. So I'll see you in a few minutes. Yeah, later, mama looking good. A margarita pizza. Wow. We're gonna split this thing right down the middle?
Yeah.
There's nothing better than looking at your slice of pizza, only for it to be a whole half of a pizza. Alright, we are getting ready to watch our favorite trashy reality show. Comment down below, what is your guilty pleasure TV show? I'm not going to tell you what ours is, because you'll judge me a little too much. We are going to eat uninterrupted, and we'll catch up with you probably for some dessert, because I can already tell that I'm going to want some more. Alright, last thing of the night, Nick's low-calorie ice cream. This stuff is absolutely incredible. Never heard of it before, but found it at Publix, and I've been obsessed with it ever since. Mint chocolate chip is a go. I don't like York mints, but I love mint chocolate chip stuff. So this has been my go-to recently. Absolutely goated. If you are welcome... Made no sense. If you are welcome to the... Hang on. So if you're new to the channel, welcome. My name is Alan. Here I do all things lifestyle, health, fitness, all that cool stuff. Speaking of lifestyle, we have a travel day vlog when we're going to Mexico in just 3 days. So make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and turn on your post notifications so that way you can come back and watch that video, because we're going to bring you with us. Always remember to be well, and I'll see you guys in the next one.